and the more you acknowledge grace in your life, that no matter how hard you and I work, there's still grace that we even born in this time in human history. I mean, there wasn't a better time in your life or any lifetime to be an entrepreneur than there is today. There's more resources available at your fingertips, it's in your pocket, for God's sakes, than ever existed in the history of the world. And it's going to change every aspect of your life, and you want to be ready to take advantage of that. But it's really hard to take advantage of things when you're busy not noticing all the grace that already exists. I found when you acknowledge it's there. Who can align with this? Who's ever felt that sense of guidance or grace in your life? Pretty beautiful. So to achieve, that's really all it takes. How many of you did these 3 steps? How many of you became obsessed about this thing you wanted and wouldn't let it go, and your energy built and your desire built, and then you took massive action, and you didn't know what the hell you're doing, but you've maybe changed enough times till you figured it out, and some grace came to you and it worked it out. Who's done this before? Say I. Then I'm here to tell you, whatever's not in your life today that you want, go back to those 3 steps. As basic as that is, that's all it takes. And we make it so much more complex in our minds. And that's why most people don't achieve. They get fearful because they make it bigger than it is. And you can speed it all up by doing what I've done throughout my life. Go find someone who is the best in the world at what they're doing and suck out of their brain whatever they know. But there's a second key lesson. Because how many of you have ever done this? How many of you have ever achieved a goal that you worked your tail off to get to, and then you achieved the goal and your brain said, is this all there is? Who's had this experience before? Say I. Isn't that a brutal experience? I'd rather fail because, if guys like you and I, ladies and gentlemen in this room, were to fail, you don't accept failure, right? You just get up and try something else. So failure is actually better because you could still succeed. When you succeed and you're not happy, now you're what I call technically screwed. That's demoralizing because you worked your guts out and you achieved it and you're still not fulfilled. So the second lesson, I believe, is even more important. And this lesson, if you can take it home tonight, I'm telling you, will change your life more than anything else I know. And I know it from 39 years of working with people, including myself. The second lesson is you must master the art of fulfillment. The art of fulfillment. And that sounds so basic, doesn't it? The art of fulfillment. But notice I didn't say the science of fulfillment. Why? It's not a science. You know why? Because what's going to fulfill you, my dear, you and you, even if you're dear friends or family, is not the same. Fulfillment's an art. If you want to know what fulfills people, look around this earth. You got to find what it is that will light you up. Because otherwise you achieve and you're not fulfilled. As I said earlier, success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. You think that if you achieve, you're going to be happy. And I'm here to tell you, you got to happily achieve. And that sounds just like changing one word, but it's a different life. And in order to do that, you have to decide that fulfillment is even more important than achievement.